out there.
Are there still Nazis here?
The entire machine is going absolutely insane.
Did you enjoy being in this hotel?
There's graves. These are graves.
What is that?
Oh my God! There's nothing.
What was the purpose of your visit here?
Escape.
Literally running through the trees right now. Who's back there? Why are you running? I didn't actually think there was gonna be this. That is a pretty insane entrance. The German eagle still there.
Big eagle there?
The German eagle. Holy cow, look at this.
We're about to step inside one of the most haunted
and most historically disturbing buildings in South America. Hidden deep in the hills of Cordoba, Argentina, the Eden Hotel was once a 5-star resort for global elites. Presidents stayed here, aristocrats drank champagne on its terraces, and behind it all, something darker was taking root. Because after World War II ended, when the Nazi regime fell and the world hunted its war criminals, thousands of them vanished, and many of them turned up here, in Argentina. This wasn't random. Argentina had a plan. Under President Juan Perón, the country offered refuge to hundreds, possibly thousands, of high-ranking Nazi officers. Secret routes known as rat lines helped them escape through Italy and Spain, across the Atlantic, and into the southern cone. Josef Mengele, the angel of death, lived here. So did Adolf Eichmann, the architect of the Holocaust. Some conspiracy theorists even claim Hitler didn't die in Germany, but escaped and spent his final years here in Argentina under protection. And the Eden Hotel, it wasn't just a hotel. It was a safe house, a hub, possibly a front for secret operations. Its German owners were some of the earliest supporters of the Nazi Party, frequently traveling to Germany and meeting and befriending high-ranking Nazi officials, including Adolf Hitler himself, even receiving a signed first edition print of Mein Kampf in 1925 and a personally signed portrait of Hitler as an anniversary gift in 1937. After the war, strange reports came from the area. Locals spoke of foreigners in uniform, experimental labs, underground bunkers. The Eden was no longer a hotel, but a top-secret city. Today, the Eden Hotel is a decaying relic. Empty rooms, collapsing ceilings, a ghost of its former self, filled with actual ghosts from its past. A location known to cause visitors to faint without explanation, where disembodied voices are common. Toys get thrown, bangs on walls are frequent, and the extremely dark energy carries throughout every area. Less than 5 people have ever done a paranormal investigation here, and tonight we will have unrestricted access to everything. Secret cemeteries, scientific experiment rooms still haunted by Nazis, Anna's room, which is home to a poltergeist child spirit, the officer's headquarters. So what really happened inside these walls?
For the interest of making sure we maximize the investigation here, we're gonna split up into teams. I think it's a little uneven, but it'll be the 4 of you all together, and then me by myself. So, you guys get the entire hotel, everything in here, Anna's room, and the room in which our guide legitimately passed out in. The guy who says he believes in science and cannot explain what happened. That's your world. And then I'll be taking literally everything else. Outside, the workers area, the woods, wherever it may lead me. What are we saying? TFIL hunts for Nazi ghosts in Argentina on 3?
Yeah.
Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. TFIL hunts for Nazi ghosts in Argentina, yeah! Okay, I'm obviously on my own, going back to this area out here, which everyone says feels incredibly heavy all of the time, which I feel like is more of a fit for me.
Bye, have fun, be safe.
We're starting at Anna's room.
Versus they're gonna be with Anna and whatever else is literally 20 feet away. 20 feet away. So on me I have the SLS iPhone version, and then I also have the Panasonic right here and the Spirit Talker as well. My goal tonight is to try and get just a Class A EVP, but this is pretty absurd. I haven't even looked at what's all the way back here.
Dude, that's a bad thing. Someone can lock us in.
Don't say that.
Why would you say that?
So what is it about Anna's room that is so, what the hell is that?
Yo, don't.
That
was not there.
There, dude.
What?
Whoa.
That
Okay.
was not there when we left.
Remember that you can translate the things, it's only
Yeah.
complicated.
That's a lot of work. You're doing good, yeah. Thank you.
Interesting.
That's just happened.
Okay.
How?
What?
What, fall off the ceiling?
Okay, we were just here.
Literally not
15
even
minutes
that
ago.
long. The guy literally brought us here to tell us about the place.
And we went downstairs. We were downstairs the whole time. No one came up. Me and Elton even walked up the stairwell to film a little thing, went back down.
And the guys were talking to each other, saying, where are all the toys? Oh, the workers must have come in, and when they were painting the walls, they must have taken the toys out. And like they were talking to each other, being like, do you know where they are? No, we don't know.
Dude.
They must have taken them.
Okay, so I'll try and do it like this, I guess. I'm used to having my body camera, my 360 that's light on both sides. It is really like the history of this place on a global scale is just so crazy to me that Argentina became a safe haven for like Nazi Germany. And the fact that Albert Einstein was here and so much scientific effort and research, like the generator that exists here had to have been one of the first two in the country. And to know that this was meant for like the most prestigious of people from around the world. And again, what we've learned from other locations is that when you go to places like Sweet Spring Sanatorium, where numerous presidents have been, those that were responsible for maintaining and caretaking the location really weren't treated with patience, we might say. And they were demanded of, no matter what time, what minute, what second, to give everything they had and then some to make sure that everything was nothing less than absolute perfection for the guests in the building, and knowing that these people were also held responsible for maintaining a lot of this equipment. I think I'm gonna start in the bottom and work my way up. And then that way, as I keep going, I get closer to them as the night keeps going on.
Why don't you put this next to it? See if it like... No, nothing.
Alright, I can start. Hello, my name is Ginger. We are here today to get to know you a little more. Hope it's okay that we're in your space. Seems like you might have your toys out while we were gone. We heard about your story, and we have some other fun toys for you to play with as well if you want to try to communicate with us.
I'm Jay, and thank you for having us here in your room. If you would like to communicate, there are a lot of toys that you can play with. We can see that you like toys, so don't be shy. We're friendly. We've heard you're friendly too.
Hi Anna, my name is Jerry. You can see Ginger just put down a few toys. Those are cat balls. When you touch them, it will flash just like that. And I'm also going to set up this device next to you. And as you can see, just want to learn about your story. Heard that you got sick. Heard that this is where you have passed, possibly. So again, just want to learn about you and share your story to the world.
Okay, Spirit Talker is now on. Probably gonna scare the shit out of me. And let's work our way down. To anyone that may still be here, just want to introduce myself. My name is Elton. I'm from the United States. I am not here with any prejudice or bias or any resentment or opinion on whoever you may be, whatever your beliefs may have been. I'm just here to see if you'd like to share your story. And if not your story, anything you want to say. Whether if it is something positive or if it's something horrific. Anger, any emotions you kept in, any energy you felt trapped, anything at all. I can relay it. I can listen to it myself, but pilot. But I can also relay it out. So those that are also watching this can learn from you.
Hey Anna, I am sick today, so don't come after me. If you need to go after someone, go after these 3 people.
What?
I'm already sick.
Marty, what? That's what?
Don't-
How is this your introduction? What? You better.
I need to survive long.
And so do we.
We don't.
Yeah, but I'm already dying.
Well, maybe you're closer to being able to communicate.
Let's see. Anyway, but I do not wish any harm on you. I'm here to learn and give you maybe a little peace of mind. And we're here for you.
Okay, Anna. We're in your room. Thank you for having us. Obvious question. Did you put this doll here? After we left.
Do you want to play with us? Is this your way of pranking us? Because you got us. Definitely got us. We came in freaking out.
Is it somebody else who put the doll here?
In one of the other rooms.
Did Anna ever share a room with anyone?
Her parents wanted. The dad was a doctor, right?
Yeah. But I think this was her room, as far as we know. Like this and this.
Anna, did you like to play with dolls?
Was this one your favorite toy?
Did you like it here in the hotel?
Try and do this room by room as best I can.
Explore.
Explore. Immediately in the doorway. That is insane. Immediately in the doorway. Okay, I see you here, right here in front of me. You want me to explore. Can you point? Well, you're also missing arm. I asked you to point, I realized you're missing arm. Are you able to show me which way You'd like me to explore?
They need you more.
That's okay. I'm not afraid. Can you tell me who means me harm? This is something we hear often. But rarely do we get admittance of who wishes to harm us. Are there still Nazis here? Immediate. Where was that?
Usually your room is gated off, so you might not get visitors that much. Do you like when people visit you? Do you want to talk to us? Maybe she's not used to it.
I think she likes kids, playing with other kids. That's what he was saying.
Right.
What if you play a kids game? Like, I don't even know what games they could have played.
This is like
I can do that one.
games that could. Was that not 4?
That was already 4.
No! Alright, Jay, your turn.
I have no idea how to do this.
Really?
Yeah.
Never play slots?
No.
Maybe Anna hasn't played Slide either, because there's no action happening.
No.
You didn't like that game? Well, we could teach Jay and Anna how to play the game. Maybe she'll like it.
Yeah.
Alright.
First you just go slide, and you go, everything's a clap in between. 1, clap, 1,
See?
1, 1. And then you repeat with 2. 1, 2, 1, 2.
Person standing here.
No, please leave.
Not going to leave yet. Are you, or were you, a Nazi? Were you a sympathizer? Did you have nothing to do with the war? You just happen to work here. It's almost as if, like, this device is reading energy spikes, but it's not strong enough to map out the figure. But it almost feels like this is like an SLS on a larger scale, like it's just catching blips of energy right now. And like that's answering as a yes. Every time I hear the blip. It's weird because I haven't had this happen before. That's kind of what it's feeling like right now. Are you able to do that again? Like that's what I'm talking about. It's not showing anything, but it's just... Are you able to hear and answer these questions? You get it. Nothing popping up. Yeah, you can hear and see me. Okay. Then that should mean Panasonic and Mark.
Ginger, can you step in that location? Just step in there.
No.
That's what I was trying to say. I stepped in there and then it went off.
So we thought that.
I got really close that time. Sorry,
Maybe it's there. Because you have to be really close to it, right?
I'm really close to it already. I'm closer than you.
Maybe I'm in her space. Maybe this is her chair. And we're getting too close to the chair.
Anna, was this your favorite chair to sit in?
Because if I move this far away... Why did I just get so scared?
You get chills there, right? I felt the chills.
I just got full chills
Yeah, I felt the chills. That's why I was like that.
That's why you were stepping away.
Yeah. And see, nothing goes off right now.
Just for the record, for anyone who is saying, hey, why would they ever be able to understand you? You're speaking English. Nazis would have been speaking German, right? Argentina, Spanish. The theory that we are working off of, basically our Suicide Forest investigation, where I feel as though I got conclusive evidence. The spirit world can absolutely understand everything we're saying, irrelevant of language, because language is something we as humans, physical humans on Earth, have constructed, and that's how we're able to communicate. But the same way that you can read the expression on my face and understand what I'm feeling and what I'm saying, I believe that a higher level is what happens when we speak to the spirit realm, that they are able to, well beyond our ability as humans, to understand everything we're saying, that they are far more evolved because they're not in the same plane that we are, that their intelligence and their abilities. It said facts. Facts. The Akigahara 4 series was in Japan. I'm in Argentina right now, and I'm almost getting identical responses in confirmation. That's my theory, that they are well above and beyond, right? Think of it in this way.
Sorry if I scared you.
You didn't. You didn't scare me at all. That's amazing that you're understanding everything I'm saying. Which again, we're in the engineering section, so if there's a spirit still here, I'm assuming you're incredibly intelligent to be operating this machinery. I think of spirits at the same level that we would think of God. Everyone in the world who believes in God prays to God, and they do so in their own language, which means we expect God to understand, right, all languages. And spirits are a piece of fragments but in that same realm as God. So that's why I believe that spirits and anything else in that entity, that umbrella, can understand us. Which excites me because that means now as we keep doing this A to Z series, I don't feel as though I need to withhold from investigating somewhere in Germany or Denmark or anywhere else. Like, we can just go and not have to think about language and translators. Anyway, sorry. Sidetrack, tangent. I know it's going to come up in the comments. Also, I kind of like that metaphor. I'm pretty proud of that. This thing has been going off non-stop agreeing with me. I want to try the Panasonic.
Yeah, I'm definitely closer than you were, Marty.
Yeah.
You were way back here. Wow.
Do you still feel the chills?
Not right now. I'm just waiting for this doll to just...
Don't say that.
Right?
If it does that, maybe point that to that opening.
Yeah.
Let's see if there's something there. Or that chair.
I have a theory. I want to move to where Ginger is and see if it's something about men. Colder here.
It is, right? For absolutely no reason.
Marty was here. Yeah, maybe it's Marty.
Maybe Marty looks like...
Maybe she liked my joke about you guys.
Huh?
But you are
You all
Eastern
are
European.
Eastern European.
Yeah.
I've been told that I look a little German though.
Interesting.
You have to be like, see this.
Yeah.
You have to be so close. And you were nowhere near that. We keep thinking that it's because we were close to it that it was beeping.
Now we've just proved that that's not even true.
No.
Well, Anna, we know that you are here, and I hope that, you're enjoying the game and conversation with us.
I'm gonna go that way. That way felt like the way we should go. That's just what felt right. This feels so weird filming like this, but we're gonna make it work.
It watches from the dark.
Okay. Ooh, weird pain. Interesting pain. All right. That's an interesting pain. Normally it's my back. That pain me not telling you where it is exactly where it is. Can you please tell me who watches from the dark? Who is it that wants to harm me? Whatever answer I get will not change whether I stay or leave. Okay. Interesting, like the walls have energy in them. If you can see me, can you please raise one arm up?
Watch it.
Can you please raise one arm up so that way I can confirm that you can see me and hear me? This might be residual energy because there's nothing confirming you can see me or it's malfunction.
Touch.
Watch it. Touch. Yeah, I did just feel that. Something right here just constantly feeds off energy but doesn't actually map. Okay, it seems like that first room with the machinery. All right, Panasonic session back in this room.
If you want to say yes, you can cross them. If you want to say no, you can push them apart.
Are you still here with us, Anna?
He's trying to like absolutely not move. Okay.
Okay. Is that you pointing at a direction we should be looking at? Is that where you are?
Holy. It's now it's directing. Yeah.
Chills.
Say that's a yes.
Yeah. Hard yes is going on.
Is it pointing towards Jay?
Are you upset at Jay?
Are you mad at me?
Looks like it's just past Jay. Where
Maybe we should try the other room.
Yeah.
Do you want us to go to that other room? You can also use these to point in a direction if you want.
Is there any specific person you want to talk to?
Just keeps going.
Let's go to that room then.
I am in the generator room of the Eden Hotel in La Falda, Argentina. And I believe that there is an incredibly intelligent spirit in this very room with me. Anything you would like to say, I will do my absolute best to listen to and understand your message. So please, I will let you speak. So I can understand what brought you here. Could you tell me what country you are from? Or if it's easier, I'll name the countries and then you can just give me a yes or I am. Where are you from? Argentina. Where are you from? Germany. Were you from another country in Europe? Were you a Nazi? Were you a scientist? Now, were you a scientist that was then brought into the Nazi army? Ending.
I am in the generator room of the Eden Hotel in La Falda, Argentina. I believe that there is an incredibly intelligent spirit in this very room with me. Anything you would like to say, I will do my absolute best to listen to and understand your message. So please, I'll let you speak. Where are you from? Argentina. Where are you from? Germany. Are you from another country in Europe? Were you a Nazi? Were you a scientist? Now, were you a scientist that was then brought into the Nazi army?
But the absolute most clear one was, are you a Nazi? And you just hear, yes!
Okay, Anna. Was this your living room or your playroom that you wanted us to come and see?
We asked if you were upset and you pointed at this room. Does this room give you bad memories?
That's a yes.
Did this room cause you a lot of pain? Ginger?
Do you miss your parents?
It started moving to straighten out and then stopped in a cross.
Now it's pointing back at that room, I feel.
Did you have happy memories here?
No.
No.
She had a terrible time here.
Yeah.
Whenever she is here, she feels stuck,
Yeah.
lonely.
Maybe a lot of other kids to play with.
Yeah, because it's a hotel.
That's why
Right?
she played with them later.
People come and go all the time,
Yeah.
but she is the only one that's really just here.
And her dad was like a very important doctor, probably very busy all the time.
Yeah.
A lot of higher up people in that army. I mean, you can see the documentation of it from various elements of the Navy, scientists, officers, right? Anything like that, strategists, as well as scientists, fled to Argentina. So at first I'm like, okay, it's someone who works in here, but that would make sense if someone fled Germany to here and then ended up operating and running this room in secrecy. I mean, look, I think the machinery. Right here. The person I'm speaking with. Is this you right here? At the machine? I want to see you like wave. The entire machine is absolutely, whoa, 2 elements now. The entire machine is going absolutely insane. Can you try and stand still? Okay, I think I need to do a round of questions right here. This is where it feels like they are. Right here.
And I can only imagine the pain that you went through. I'm sure you wanted to play with all the kids and just be free. And I heard that you got sick.
Sorry that you got sick, Anna. But we know that other kids come now and bring you toys, so we hope that you can have fun with them. All right, Anna, we're gonna head out now.
Have a good night.
I couldn't get any closer to where they are than precisely right here. I see that your energy is still attached, trapped, or maybe you're holding on to this very machine. Could you tell me what exactly this machine does? Could you also tell me what you did that made you come to Argentina? You very proudly...
There's an afterlife.
There is an afterlife. You very proudly told me that yes, you are a Nazi. Can you tell me what role you served? Did you help with the invention or the creation of something that was meant to bring harm to other people? The way you came to Argentina to hide from the consequences of your actions during the war, is that the same reason that you are trying to stay bonded to this place and this machine? Because in the afterlife, you know that you will have to pay the consequences finally due. Is your presence and your past what creates the heavy feeling that everyone feels when they come into this area? Do you have any remorse for what you did? Or are you simply just trying to keep hiding? Ending. This is why investigations can take literally 12 hours straight, and you still don't see 90% of a place. Because when you get something, you just want to keep going until there's literally nothing left.
That one spot that was so... Whoa.
I was like, did you see that something? Or was it dust or
What do you
did
mean?
I like?
Marty just saw something right in
No,
front of us.
I'm not sure whether it was dust or like
Ginger just went straight behind Marty.
I got so scared. Because I looked back and Marty was and then his face, I mean, not to say a phrase like that, but looked like he saw a
No,
ghost.
I mean, it was not like dust like this, it was like a cloud.
Yeah, you looked frightened, so I ran behind you.
I hope the camera caught it.
I hope the camera caught it as well.
Nonsense.
That one spot, that was so... What?
One last question. It's very rude of me. I introduced myself earlier, but I never did ask, what is your name? Ending. It recorded for 25 or 30 seconds. You can see the red light on it, and I can also see when it's recording.
Very rude of me. I introduced myself earlier, but I never did ask, what is your name?
I do want to try and see more of the property, especially knowing that he was speaking about how one of the Valkyries, one of the gargoyles of faces up top, no longer watches over this area, and this is the only undeveloped section of the city. So it makes me wonder if there's anything in the woods in that area.
This is where he fainted, but this was the energy where he felt.
Yeah.
Where the figure person, whatever it was.
So when we walked into this room earlier during the tour, I walked over here in this back corner of the room and immediately got cold. I was like sitting back here
Cold
shivering.
here, dude. It's a lot colder in this room.
Okay, so we're gonna do the Estes method with Jay. Jay has his headphones in, he's going into the other room right now.
He has earphones on. Can't
Oh,
even hear us.
spiked a little.
Oh.
Spiked a lot.
Okay, I'm gonna start.
Yep.
Again.
Holy. Okay. Who is here in this room?
What is your name? It's spiking. Whoa. Are you somebody who passed away in this hotel?
World.
Where does this go? Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. I didn't actually think there was gonna be this. I said I would do every area other than the hotel. Didn't actually think there was gonna be anything over here. Here we go. We're gonna dual wield this. Where the hell does this go? Great. Love that. Love that. Fully bright red and shadows in the trees. Figures in the trees. Literally running through the trees right now. Who's back there? Why are you running? Who's in the trees? If you can stop and wave to me, then that'll show that you want to talk to me. And then I'll use some of the other devices I have so we can communicate better.
Did you enjoy being in this hotel? I was literally thinking the same thing.
Were you someone visiting from Germany and you stayed in this hotel?
Inside.
Inside. So did you stay in this hotel?
Right,
Inside. So you were a guest in this hotel. Can you tell us your name?
This is.
Almost there. Holy cow. That was so weird. I looked at Marty, his whole eyes just went white.
Don't say that. I have full trust.
Marty, you good?
I'm very good.
What the heck?
You
You're making me.
You look normal to me.
No, you're fine now, dude. That was a split second. Your whole eyes just went.
You're not allowed to inside me. No.
You do not have permission to join any of us home.
This is sick.
You seem very unhappy to be here. Do you?
I'm watching.
Okay.
Are you the person who made our guide faint when he visited here with his friends? Did you do that to him?
Spirits.
Dude, what the actual f***? I gotta be honest, after the forest in Japan, I mean, this feels like a leisurely stroll. I really hope I didn't just jinx that. Oh, there's graves. These are graves. Holy shit. No one mentioned that. No one said that at all. There's another one on the tree, and they're all glowing. What the f... Why did no one said there's graves? Okay, my microphone's on 360 degree mode. Anyone else just hear that voice? I mean, I know, like, you're not gonna be able to, like, confirm that with me until literally months after I just heard it. But right now, that makes me feel reassured. But that was a man's voice. Okay, my microphone's on 360 degree mode. Anyone else just hear that voice? That was an absolute male voice. This entire area is a graveyard. And there's more because the path is blocked off. There's more and more graves. More. There's so many more. One right there. Another there. Another back there. And that one has an SLS. 1, 2, 3. Who are these for, though? Another one.
I'm going to be as straightforward as possible with you and transparent. Were you a Nazi?
Something.
Why were you here? Why did you visit? What was the purpose of your visit here?
Escape.
Oh my God.
Well, did you find peace when you... 41? Is that how old you were when you came here? Because I asked.
1941.
1941. Thank you for sharing that with us. Did you like it here? Or did you want it to go back home?
Citizen?
You wanted to be a citizen.
No way.
No way.
Oh, sorry.
No way.
I by no means am here trying to be disrespectful or bother you in your resting place. That's why at first I just ask that you show you want to talk, and I do not force it upon you. What in the world? How did he not mention there's a graveyard? Okay, I want to go. I'm turning this off. Where am I? I don't even know where I am. I want to go in to find them and see what they've gotten. And then also let them know about that.
Are you done talking to us, or can you talk more?
I'll be back today.
I'll be back. All right, let's tap him out.
Okay.
It sounds like he's ending.
Okay. Well, just want you to know, thank you. Thank you for chatting with us. Thank you for sharing your thought, who you are.
It just started beeping right here in the doorway.
Holy cow.
It's exactly where the.
Whoa. Are you okay?
Man, I'm so cold. I'm freezing cold.
What was that? Was it giving you an accent like that?
Yeah, like it sounded like.
What the that? What is that? What?
Oh That has to be Elton, right? Elton? Elton?
Gary is behind me like Scooby-Doo right now.
No, first it came from there.
But that's just the bathroom.
Dude.
There's nothing over there.
There's nothing over there. That straight up, come with me. Here, come with me. Dude, literally, if you come over here, there's nothing.
Oh, it could be in there.
What in the world was that?
I just know that there was German.
Elton?
There was German at the beginning of that.
Like speaking German?
Yeah, like ja and nein.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so that's what we finally said, and I asked him, are you a Nazi?
Oh.
And you said something?
Seriously? Yeah.
Yeah.
I asked him straight up. I was like, are you transparent?
Do you wanna guys look at the mirror
What, why?
for a moment?
Yeah. We have to, right?
Why do we have to?
Look at yourself. Just look at yourself.
Okay.
Does it change into anything?
Jerry can't even not do the f***ing face when he's looking at himself in the mirror.
I'm trying to convince myself that I don't look like
Oh my god.
Dude, we were looking at the mirror.
Yeah,
We were so deep in thought.
Oh my god. Are you okay?
Like I was just following like the SLS and like following like which way I should go, and then all of a sudden I was like, oh, I'll get to the end and there's just a pathway, and then you go through it and there's woods, and there's probably 25, 30 like marked, but not like, I don't know if it's considered unmarked. Like no names.
No names.
Like there's wood headstones and there's rock piles. But yeah, there's no names anywhere.
Whoa.
And I don't know who they're for or anything like that. Sorry, I want to ask them before we leave, because I genuinely don't know.
Yeah.
May I ask you, the graveyard back there, Argentinians, the woods where all the graves are?
Cemetery.
The cemetery?
Cemetery? Yes, we have the cemetery.
Yeah, Argentinians, are they Germans? Mix? You don't know?
We don't have in the documents.
Oh, you don't know?
Who is in the cemetery?
Okay.
We know the hotel had cemetery for the planes, for the documents, the architecture or structure.
Oh, Drew
and
cemetery.
also this is what. For this, we know the
Well, the only reason I
had the cemetery.
Yeah, and it's also facing the same side that it doesn't watch over. So what he was talking about, that's why I went over there. I was like, I'm curious to know what's over there, but he's not watching over. That's the cemetery. So, cool. That was fun. That was fun to find.
Yeah.
Since 6 years ago.
Happy birthday.
Yeah.
Happy birthday. It's his birthday.
It's your birthday.
Yeah, today.
Happy birthday.
A handshake, what I always wanted. Yeah. Yep, I started at 34 years old looking for Nazi ghosts in an Argentinian hotel.